happy to have you. I make book videos, sick videos, beauty videos, and we just have a really fun time here. This is my spooky book TBR for this readathon hosted by Captivated Pages, The Book Horde, and Bookish Opinion here on Instagram. They made this awesome readathon that is from September through October, and you only have to read one book every 10 days, which is 3 books for each month. And I just had to jump on this. I felt like it was just such a cool idea. We're getting into the fall spirit, and just I have some of my books. Like, I'm just so excited for fall, and I just wanted to jump on. So the prompts are based on days. So September 1st through 10th is The Witching Hour Paranormal Fantasy. So for that one, I picked Born at Midnight by C.C. Hunter. And I'm actually reading this right now. I'm almost done, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's gonna be 5 stars. Like, it's so cool. So it's about Kylie. She gets in trouble at school. She's a high schooler, and she gets sent to this summer camp, which is for troubled kids. But we find out that it's actually for like supernatural creatures, and there's werewolves and vampires and psychics and witches, and it's just this really fun, awesome camp that she's like learning about all these supernatural creatures, and that she possibly could be one, but we don't know what she is. This is the Shadow Falls novels, and I just cannot wait to read the next one. Next, September 11th through 20th, we have literary Scripta, Manet, Dark Academia, which I picked The Sweet Fair Thing by Libba Bray. This is book 3 in the Gemma Doyle series, or A Great and Terrible Beauty. This follows Gemma Doyle, who goes to a London boarding school, finishing school for women, and there's supernatural stuff woven into it, and it's a really fun series, and I've been wanting to read the 3rd book to finish the series off. Next, on the 21st through 30th September, we have Last One Standing, thriller. So I am not a thriller person. I read Scorched Trials and I was terrified. That's not even supposed to be scary. So I didn't want to do a thriller, so I did more of a mystery. So I picked The Perfectionists by Shepard. This is one of my favorite authors ever. She writes the Pretty Little Liar books, and this follows, they're in high school? Okay, that's funny. I thought they were in college in the show. This is a Beacon Heights, Washington, 5 high school seniors that know that they don't have to be good to be perfect. And we follow Mackenzie, Ava, Caitlin, Julie, and Parker, all driven to be perfect no matter the cost. And then a lot of like terrible things happen, and it's crazy. So I'm really excited to read it. Now for October, we have the 1st through 10th, Be Afraid, Be Very Afraid, horror. So I realized I also don't like horror unless it's just supernatural. So I'm just doing supernatural as in horror. So I chose Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Denard. And I found this at the bookstore the other day, and I thought it looked so good. And it's an autographed copy, and I was like, okay, this sounds so cool. All I know is it's supernatural, and I'm really excited. Then we have 11 through 20, Quoth, The Raven, Nevermore, Gothic literature. And for this, I chose Beautiful Chaos, which is book 3 of The Beautiful Creatures. This is by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stohl. Wow, I love this series. Beautiful Creatures follows Ethan, who is a human, and he meets this mysterious girl at school, and it's gothic and atmospheric, and the whole thing is just like you're so pulled in, and there's a little bit of like, it goes back in the like 1800s or whatever, and it's really good. It reminds me a lot of the show Ravenwood. I don't know if you ever saw that, but it reminds me of that. But I love it. I can't wait to read more of these every time. Every time I know I'm going to be reading it, I'm like, yes! Then we have 21st, which is my birthday, through 30th October. Nostalgia Fantasy, Hush Hush. So for nostalgia, I picked Vampire Diaries. Can't go wrong with Vampire Diaries. This is The Return, Volume 2, Shadow Falls by L.J. Smith. So I guess when these books started though, L.J. Smith did a ghostwriter, so it's not actually L.J. Smith, which kind of makes sense why I was obsessed with the Vampire Diary books. And these are kind of just the Return ones so far are not necessarily my favorite. Those are all the books for the Spooky Bookathon. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to just get back into the fall spirit. I love fall. I love Halloween. I love the spooky season. Not the scary stuff, but the fun spooky side of it all. And yeah. So those are all the books for my Spookathon TBR, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!